sunny and 75, a little bit overcast. There's a boat we're going on. Right over there. Anyways, waiting on Captain and the dive master show up. It's gonna be a good day. We don't have boats out here. I look to the wake coming in. I done took all my stuff to the boat, or beside the boat. I know it's disrespectful to join both our captain. But anyways, all is good here. Anyways, I'm looking forward to our dive. I'm sure we're going to the dive park and Hamburger Island. I went there a few weeks ago and I didn't have a GoPro on me, so big shout out to my friend Shane for this loaner. But that was part of the deal for me to take videos and use it for my channel and make sure he can see what I'm just seeing. And another thing is I gotta narrate for him just a little bit, but we all love the guy. Anyways, definitely looking forward to being in that water out there. And that's where it's at. And way over there by that water tower over there behind me. Excuse me. Is where my in-laws live, but I didn't go see them this weekend because it's been too convenient. Yeah, you don't make plans and expect not to go to the lake. But anyway, that's supposed to be fun. Somebody laughs. But most of the time I come up here to the lake, I normally go see them with the wife, and she decided to stay home. And didn't want to go on boat ride, and didn't want to go do anything with me. So anyway, we have been doing some different stuff around lately, and other than diving, I've been trying to get in shape. Yesterday was the first day for me, honestly, but part of the thing she agreed on was if I go diving today, I gotta go to the gym tonight. So I get 3 workouts. I get to carry my equipment, which of course we can take a walk to the equipment I got. Just a little brief. I'm not taking all that bag. It's too much work. Alright, so we're going to take a trip to the marine. I'm not be on anybody's boats. I won't be in trouble for something I'm not doing right. So, here we are. Alright, we are back. And I've been getting my equipment right about now. So, just a little briefing of what we got here. Here's the boat. But here's my stuff. So we got my regulator. We got my wetsuit. Here's my rigging. That's pretty important. That's where all my even my handy compass, I think. Nope, flashlight. But just a little briefing of what I got. That reminds me, after I looked at it, I go get my computer out of the car. Anyways, there's my fins and my mask. That little black bag has all my weights in it. And now we're going back to the car. Whoa, fish. Check that out, y'all. Check them out. We got fish. Heck yeah. We got a highlight of the day right there. That's what I'm looking for. Not really, but that was pretty sweet. Got my attention and everything. Was definitely a sight to see for me. Alright, let's go to the car and get my dive computer. And I'll explain that to you while we wait on them. But anyways, I'll catch y'all soon. So, here's my dive computer. And I gotta adjust my settings, or I ain't gonna be able to show y'all nothing because I got awkward. Alright. So, there's my dive computer. It has all my, it even has emergency contact, which of course I'm not sharing all that with you. And it shows my information, or the dive, it shows on my setup menu, serial number, now my logs. How this is set up is, I don't know how well we can see it, but it shows how many logs dives I did that day. So we can go down to 427, which is right here. So I did dive 1, 2, 3 at Beaver Dam, and then I did one on the 11th, which was the last time I dove here, and then I dove a second time, which was a Sunday, and I dove a third time, which is a Sunday, and it showed I dove 4, so I don't know exactly how I managed to do that. Anyways, and it restarts to 1, 2, which is Blakely Dam, and Blakely Dam, I believe that's what it was. 12 days ago it was. But now we go here, and it shows my surface time, and then my dive, gas time remaining. My PSI is an air integrated gauge, which is kind of nice because it tells me kind of how long my air lasts. So this is like a lifeline to a lifeline, I reckon. I had a Cressy Leonardo, and my brother bought a regular use off of Facebook, and it came with a fancy dive computer. And last dive we went on that Blakely Dam on our last video, I messed up the camera, was a chore just because it got water in it. So of course I made an agreement that if I bought this dive computer here that I just showed off, that I would have a backup to a backup. Well, I don't got a backup no more, but I got my brother a good used computer, and seems to be doing decent for me whenever I used it the last few times. So that's all. That's just one of the things that part of sharing is caring, and a dive computer also lets you know your depth. So here's a better picture, a better video of it, which is shows temperature outside, time, surface, dive, my PSI, gas gauge, compass, and it shows my last dive data, which is 0, and then it even tells you when you can't fly with. You're not supposed to fly within 24 hours after you dive. I believe that's right. I'm thinking that's what it was. So, anyways, hopefully I get some dives in and get some good footage for y'all on YouTube, and definitely gonna be interesting for sure. But all is good here. Well, y'all have a great day, and I'll get y'all updated whenever I can. Thank you. Bye-bye. Now we start. There's a guy I was diving with. I got a funny story to tell y'all. So we get ready to go diving, and we get in the boat, and this kid jumps off. He's like, "Oh, I gotta go pee." But instead of peeing in the water, he runs over to the rocks and go pee off the rocks. I thought it was funny because something about he might catch a disease or something or catch something in the water. We all laughed at him. That was the funny part about this trip. But we get down here a little ways. It's gonna be kind of slow because there was nothing to see here except rocks, and so it's just a learning curve. But I'm thinking I'm developing this YouTube skill. Um, just definitely taking time to enjoy it, get videos of it. It's not everybody dives and all that other stuff. So hopefully y'all enjoy. Anyways, visibility is like, I don't know, 5 feet, 6 feet. Where the other place we dove was the 4 foot visibility. I didn't see a need in trying to video that spot considering all the short visibility we had. But this here don't look much different. Or looks much better, honestly. So we're sitting here, we're diving, we're floating across, we're moving pretty fast. The cool part is somehow or another I started at the back of the boat where I jumped off at, and I wind up making a big old circle back to the front of the boat. That was the cool part for me anyways. Another thing, you don't realize how what your depth is until you get places like that root or them trees. And it makes you think about how deep you really are underwater. Like Lake Washita, which is pretty sweet. If I can ever get there this summer, I'll go again. They're taking the boat out. There I am, the best diver in Arkansas. Not really, I'm just kidding. Just talking smack. But just looking at different rocks and whatnot at this spot compared to the other spots we dove. I'm surprised I didn't see more trash than I saw. Because that first dive I only saw 2 or 3 pieces of trash. Um, Pretty explanatory. So right there on my dive computer real fast, it shows I'm at 1500 psi. When I started with 1785 on the second dive because of that was weird. All right, just because of the situation. Of course, we did our first dive, and second dive came around, and so this is where we came in from our different location. Just a lot of different rock formation. What got my attention on this dive more than anything else. Of course, visibility's halfway decent. I don't see anything worth sharing really except for different rock formations because I didn't see very many different fish like I did at the first spot. This is probably the next class I want to take is photographing in the water and get better at maneuvering the camera and whatnot. Um, Pretty boring. Time to think of it, or to me, it's pretty boring. But there ain't no fish to see. There ain't nothing to, no fish to talk about. And right there, I was trying to see if my fins were gonna hit the route I was going over or not. So I was just checking out my kicks, which was pretty sweet to me because I don't ever get to see that. And now I'm looking at the computer again. It shows I've been down there 5 minutes and 1300 psi. And I wasn't holding it long enough to actually read the screen. So I was just glimpsing that for a minute, trying to get much information I could out. I don't know why it ain't showing me no audio in my ear, but somewhere in between here and there, I'm clapping two rocks together, banging them, and it's just pretty neat to see. Try to call the fish into you when you, when they want to come and stop being bullheaded. So it's definitely been a chore and a half on that part. And somewhere in between, like I said, I can't hear it, but there's beeping in the video in the audio too in some places, and that's one of the things that says, "Hey, look, you gotta look at your computer and see if you're low on air or what's it trying to tell you." But that's your kind of like your life resource for instrument use right there. Which of course the one that my brother has, it only beeps whenever you're coming up too fast. So it doesn't mean slow your butt down and concentrate on how fast you're coming up at from depth. But more rock. Excuse me. Just more rocks. And right there it shows I'm at 19 feet, 1,096 of pressure. And like I said, I didn't hold on to actually read that whole screen. I'm sure it said I was 6 or 7 minutes worth of. Now we just passed somebody or somebody just passed us and kicked up the settlement a little bit, which was kind of neat to see different ways how people can be annoying. Not really, it's all fun. But it's just one of the things that you don't know who's around you because you just missed them. Or there's the buddy again. And right here where I'm talking about, I was clapping them rocks together and trying to get the fish to come. I don't got good video of it, but there was a couple fish coming around. Maybe if I had a hot dog or something to feed them, they might have been my friend or something a bit more. And the best part about it, you can just sit still and relax, kind of like people do in the woods when you're hunting or fishing or whatever. Get down there and all you got is you're just hearing yourself breathe, like Darth Vader in Star Wars. That's what comes to my mind. Is just being down there and kind of just close your eyes or just and take the whole scenery. Although it's not really nothing to brag about because there ain't no fish or anything like in my previous videos. Yep, there I am. Now I'm clapping the rocks together. I don't know if I got any fish or not in video. We got a lot of babies floating around. There's more rocks at the moment. Might be trying to find somewhere else to bang rocks at. Maybe I can find school or something. I don't know what my mind was thinking. There's a little fish. I caught in a few, I guess, but nothing worth getting excited about. Just live in the moment, I reckon. Some little bit more different rock formations. That's probably a bit more shallow than I wanted to be. Like right here, probably right at where my dive computer said, nope, you're not more than 5 feet. We're going to shut you down. And then I get looking at it and I go, oh, well, I want to keep my dive time going. Because I wasn't right at the right limit on time. So we dive counts at 20 minutes. If I had more air in my tank, I'd probably be down there stacking rocks or something ignorant. Which is kind of cool. That pass time and help keep your mind situated where you're not trying to concentrate on your breathing. That's something else this camera does for me too, is it helps me not get in no hurry. It helps me pay attention to something other than my breathing. Because sometimes you get too excited or something and there's some more fish right there on the screen. Excuse me. Which is pretty sweet, but the other spot had a lot bigger fish in it. And one time while I'm thinking about it, please hit that subscribe and that little bell, and so you get notification on my next video, you don't mind. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'm trying not to talk too much in these and try to let y'all enjoy the video itself. And big shout out to my buddy Shane for letting me borrow his GoPro for these adventures I do. And I forgot his YouTube channel, but I think it's Blind Spear or something like that. But anyways, y'all take it easy and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.